Hi everyone, so today I'm just going to do a whole video for you. So if you're a reader of the blog, if not, the link's below, but if you are a reader of the blog, you'll know that I really like to try and get through some of my products, definitely because I don't like to waste anything. If it's usable, then I really want to try and get through it so that I can then go ahead and buy some new stuff. So for that reason, I've not actually kind of bought anything new really for a little while. So clearly, I go a little bit mad when I decide to actually get something new. So there's a couple of things. I've got some makeup, some hair care and a perfume as well. So I'll get on with it. We'll start off with the basic. So I first of all purchased quite a few of these cotton wool double face oval pads. I really like, as stupid as it sounds, because you just think a cotton pad's a cotton pad. These are so nice, they're so soft. As you can see, they've got like a little kind of woven sort of edge to them, and they really are, I should say, a pleasant experience to use with like micellar water or a toner, just something to wipe over your face. They really are that nice, and they're massive, so you just use one pretty much per go. But it's worth mentioning as well, these are £1.89 in the Boots store, but if you do just throw them in on an online order, then you can get them for buy one get one half price. So yeah, it's only, you know, it's only buttons really, but it's definitely worth ordering them online because they always seem to have this offer on them. And as stupid as it sounds, they are really worth trying out because they are really nice. So that's the first thing. I'm just going to chuck that aside and get on with the next one. Now I got this from lookfantastic.com, and it's the Moroccan oil, and there's two different types. The one I've got is the luminous hairspray, and it's the strong flexible hold. I think the other one is just called strong hold. The reason why I wanted to try this is because I actually had a preview of this last year. I went to an event that had Moroccan oil there, and they allowed you to try it. It smells gorgeous. It smells like the typical Moroccan oil scent, and it is meant to hold your hair in place whilst giving it somewhat of a treatment. So I really wanted to try this out for myself. This was £17 something. It's quite a large size. I mean, it'll take me a while to get through it. But obviously, like all products, I am going to review them once I kind of get to know them and once I've kind of formed some sort of an opinion of it. So you'll hear back once I've tried that one out in more depth. The next thing is just going to be a little bit more of a random product, and it's actually razors. I feel like, I mean, it's probably a bit weird to talk about razors and stuff like that. But the reason why I like these so much is that I find that I pretty much, and I'll say this now and it will happen, but I pretty much find that I don't get any marks on my legs. They don't make my legs bleed or anything like that. And they seem to be kind of almost kind to my skin, as well as getting a really close shave. These are just the disposable ones. I have had the one that you just, it's one and then you just buy the blades to go along with it, but I find that they kind of go manky after a while. I don't know if that's a word that other countries use, but in the UK I think the word manky is totally appropriate. So they just go a bit scruffy after a while just because they're in the shower and stuff. So I prefer to get the disposable version because that way it's just a case of, you know, you can just chuck it away once it kind of you've had your time with it, sort of thing. So that's the next thing. Then I'm just going to move on to something else. So we've got the TG Pro, and it says it's by hairdressers for hairdressers. I did actually buy this from Salon Services, which is the professional version of Sally's. So you probably would be able to get this online at somewhere, but the name of it is the Constructing Treatment Mask. So if you didn't already know, I'm training to be a hairdresser. I'll be qualified next month, and I've just been absolutely obsessed with getting my hair in good condition. Currently my hair colour, it has been coloured, and also it has got highlights in it, but they're not kind of platinum blonde, they're fairly mild. So I really want to get my hair in good condition because obviously it is colour treated. Also, I think to be honest, I think everyone should be using hair masks. It's something that you probably don't think that much of, but obviously if you're using a hairdryer or a straighteners or curling tongs, then you should be using a hair mask. You should really be keeping an eye out for your hair and looking after it. So we'll see how things go with that. This is because you'll see an empty video at some point shortly, and you'll see that I actually used up 2 hair masks. So somewhere in my really weird thought, I actually decided to get 2 hair masks because obviously one isn't good enough. So I actually bought this one from lookfantastic.com. And this is the L'Oreal Professional, and I think it's called Siri Expert, like series, but just Siri, just without the S. It's the French version, obviously. And it's the Intense Repair. I think that's the name of it on the website as well. Now this is 500 mils, so it's actually more than double the one I've just showed you. But it's on offer on the Look Fantastic website at the moment. It was £33 and it's currently on offer for £13 something. Also with Look Fantastic, if you always Google Look Fantastic discount code or voucher code, you can often get a little bit more money off your purchase. So it's definitely worth doing if you ever do shop on that website. I really love it. So that being said, I actually got this for £10 something, which I'm absolutely convinced that if the beauty supply store sell this, I'm sure it will be more than that, because there's no way that this sort of size, it's absolutely huge, there's no way this sort of size I would have even got, even with my professional card. There's no way I would have got that for £10 something. So it's a really good price, and something that I definitely wanted to get across before maybe the offer ends for it. So that's the next thing. Then I kind of started to I want to try out some of the Soap and Glory makeup products, just because I haven't really got very much experience with them. So the one that I chose to try out, and you'll see the others in a second, is Archery. So this is their Brow Tint and Precision Shaping Pencil. Now I absolutely love using the Gosh Brow Pen, but the thing that I find with it is that although I'm dark haired, so I can get away with it a little bit more, I do find that it's really quite, I don't know, I think it's quite, what's the word? If you've got a heavy hand, you can really end up with super heavy eyebrows. So I wanted to try a different one out and see what this is. The colour that I've got is called Brownie Points. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So we've got the little nib there, which is, this is what the Gosh Brow Pen looks like. And on the other side, we've just got a little like twist up pencil, which I'm not really used to using because, as I say, I always use the pen. But the thing that I want to say straight off is the biggest thing that I notice is actually, and I know this is going to sound weird, but it seems that this, it's kind of more forgiving. So it doesn't give you the really, really strong line straight away. So you can kind of work with it a little bit more. Whereas I say the Gosh one mistake and you've got a massive, really dark eyebrow. So that's that. Just another little random one. I've ended up for some reason with a lot of eyelashes that don't have glue with them, which is something that I'm not normally used to. So I've decided to just try out this Boots eyelash glue. So we'll see how things go. I think this was like £2.09 or something like that. So we'll see how things go and see if that's any good. The next thing is another Soap and Glory product, and it's the One Heck of a Blot. Obviously this is just their face powder. Now I absolutely love, if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that I absolutely love the Rimmel Clear Complexion Powder and the Stay Matte one, and I've bought them that many times that you'll have probably seen maybe, I don't know, 20 of them in empties videos in the past, just because I just go through them like there's nobody's business. But I'm trying to get through things that I've really kind of tossed aside. So I'm really trying to get you through the end of this one, which is the Rimmel Match Perfection. As you can see, I've got a little bit left. I've been quite good actually, because at this point I'd definitely have kind of chucked it away by then. The reason being is because this one really ends up leaving my skin looking shiny after a couple of hours. So I just don't appreciate it. And as the warmer weather is coming, then I really need something that's going to do a good job. So I'm hoping that the One Heck of a Blot really does kind of live up to what a lot of people say, which is that it's a really good powder. So we'll see how things go. This is transparent. I think that's what it's called. I think it's just like a there. Translucent, obviously. So this one is just one size fits all, and we'll see how things go. And then the last Soap and Glory product, obviously it was on 3 for 2. So the last Soap and Glory product, I've just thrown that and it's probably broken. Never mind. So it's called the Kick-Ass Concealer. I got this in light. So this is the one that's got the little powder separate to it. I'll just open it up to show you. I haven't tried, as I say, any of this before, apart from the razors and the cotton wool. So it's like a little child, but it's dead exciting, kind of trying new things. Anyway, so you've got the powder, this little powder puff thing. So we've got the powder, and then separate to that, we've got 2 different types of colour concealer. I'm going to guess, without looking at any packaging or anything like that, oh right, okay, well I was absolutely right anyway. So this one is the one for under eyes. This is the one that's more of a pinky tone, so it's to counteract kind of like the darkness under eyes, which I definitely have. And then obviously this side is more for covering up blemishes and stuff like that. So that will hopefully be a really good investment. Super excited to try that out. Randomly as well, I got that from Look Fantastic, which is the Lipton iced tea, which is really good because I do like it. So it doesn't even mention it on the box or anything, so I don't know why I received that, but thanks very much, Look Fantastic. And then the last thing, this isn't actually something that I bought. My husband won a competition in his work to go to Dubai. So he went to Dubai with lots of other people and unfortunately not me. So he decided to buy me a present while he was over there. So he got me this L'Attention de Nina, I don't know, but it's the Nina Ricci scent. This is the one that, I think it's like a limited edition one, and it's got a bite out of the apple. It's a really sweet scent. I'm absolutely obsessed with perfume. So this will be very well appreciated. And also, and I didn't bring them because there's nothing like, it's not like I can really show you them, but he also treated me to 2 Jo Malone candles. So I've got Blackberry and Bay, and I've also got Sweet Almond and Macaroon. So I feel very fancy because I've never had Jo Malone candles before, so I'm really excited to try those out as well. And yes, I'll review them as well once I start burning them, just to see what they are like, since they are pretty expensive. So that is all of the products that I bought, and obviously the little present that I received as well. I say little, that's really ungrateful. You know what I mean, it is only a small bottle. But yeah, that's everything. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. As usual, please do come follow me, particularly on Instagram, because that's where I mention the blog post of the day. So if you see any of these products up there, then you'll know that they've now been reviewed and I've got some sort of an opinion of it. So that's all. Please do follow me, Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook page and the blog, all listed in the description bar. And thanks so much for watching.